Hello, everyone. This is Meshell Baker, your founder of Women in Sales and Influence, expert confidence coach, award-winning international speaker, and the director of global sales development for the National Association of Sales Professionals. I am coming to you today. I have been asked about how I create my backgrounds. It's one of the questions that I get all the time when I'm on Zoom, because when there's holidays, I have backgrounds. On my birthday, I had a happy birthday to me background. So people are constantly asking me about my backgrounds. So I decided at the behest of one of the members who I got to speak with recently, she said, on your Monday motivation, can you do a tutorial on the background? So here I am to do the tutorial. So first, I want you to understand that what you're seeing behind me, and I'll change it really quick here, is a green screen. So I'm going to take it away. So bam, there's nothing but green behind Meshell. Right? It's like the magic of movies. We get to play with it too, right? And so I have these various backgrounds that I can pop up, and depending on my mood or the day of the week, right? I have weekday themes. I have when I was doing the interviews, which will come back in July, Q3. So I just have the various backgrounds. This is when it was the holidays. This is when I'm doing webinars with the National Association of Sales Professionals. So I have all these various backgrounds that I use. And what they do is they help to give visual aids. I don't know if you watched a video that Susan did recently, and she talked about that 60% of people are visual learners, and around 80% of people, you can capture their attention when you have incredible visuals. So my background is part of how I engage people emotionally with that storytelling, that curiosity with the background. So having said that, it's a green screen. So I'm going to share with you where I actually created something that, because I got this question so often, I created a little tool that I give to people, and I send them a link, and it's Facebook Fabulous. I'll post it in the comments, and it uses some of the tools that I use, some of my colleagues use, but these are the most common ones around the people that I'm around that we use. This is a drop cloth. It actually packs up. I can travel with it, and I can use duct tape, and it goes up on a hotel wall really easily, or over a door. This is what is behind me now because it's taut, but you need something to brace it against, or those clamps where you can clamp it up on something. And it comes in like this nice bag case that's a big circle. And you can see in here, one side is blue and the other side is green. And then I can disappear because it's green. Isn't that cool, right? And that's what I use. I have two of them, because I have one at my home location, and I have one at the co-working space where I don't really participate as much because of all the travel, but I will send this over so you can get access to that. So the first thing you want to do is you want to set up your Zoom account. So let's see, you go into your Zoom profile, and you want to go see, this is profile. So this is, your profile. You want to go down here to settings. And so once you go down to settings, my Wi-Fi is a little slow. So once we go down to settings, you want the in meeting settings. So I'm just going to scroll down because this is what we actually do. I could click to get there faster, but we actually go down, and you have all of these things that you can change in chat, right? So I let the chat, the private chat, so people want to talk to each other. We don't need to all see that. Allow a co-host. Screen sharing, all of those things. These are where you get to, in case you've never been in here, this is a great run. So here is the advanced. So down in the advanced, bam, this is not automatically clicked. So once you click this, as you go under the controls, which I can't share with you because they're only pop up as we're in Zoom, that where you have the green in the middle, and you'll see screen share, and then over to the left is where you have the microphone, and then you have the camera. When you click that arrow, once this is engaged, it'll give you the option for green screen. So once you have the option for green screen, they give you maybe, I think it's 3 or 4 that they actually give you. Now, what I do is I go over here to Canva. Canva, you can actually create a free account in Canva. And I go in and I use presentation, which is like a PowerPoint, a slide, a Google slide. So it's that 1920 by 1080. The pixelation is perfect for what shows up behind you. I've tried play with others, but this one, 1920 by 1080, which again is the presentation, the PowerPoint or the Google slide actually is perfect for what you want. So again, we're going a little slow here because of the Wi-Fi. So, and then you can go pick whatever you want. You can play with it. You can actually put your own photos up, which you would go over here. If you've never used it, you upload and you'll get to see all the images or some of the images that I have in here. If you scroll down, it's like all the stuff that we use for my social media. And then you can go, so I'm going to go to templates, and I would pick, this one is recently used, but you scroll down, you have all of these lovely templates. So something like this is what I would pick. I would pick this, and then I would, oh wow, so my Wi-Fi, I would delete that one. So you can use your delete button, and then I would move this up, and let's see, spread this out, and then highlight it, and here I can type in Meshell Baker, right? And then we got this, so I'll just delete that. You can actually swipe it out, and it swipes right out nice and lovely. And then put my name up here. Let's see, how do we want to do this? Let me move this down a little bit so it's off to one side. Maybe make that a little bit smaller. Don't have to be that big. There we go. Kind of move it over. This little arrow right here moves it over nice and lovely. And then what we'll do is we'll actually download it. So I'm going to download it as a JPEG. You want to download it as a JPEG, so I'll download it as a JPEG. And then what I'll do is I'm going to upload it so you guys can actually see it. And then we'll just call it, we'll see, Women of Sales and Influence background. There we go. And it's going to pop up. It's downloading, not all the good stuff. So I'm going to stop the share right now. And I'm actually going to go in and choose the background. So this is the part I cannot share because it's in that Zoom interaction, and you'll be able to see. So I'll get to go in. There's a plus button where it says choose virtual background, and I'll choose it from my in my files, and bam, there it is, Meshell Baker. So, well, I hope this has been helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. So the accounts I used were the Zoom account. I went in and I changed under in-meeting settings, and I actually changed so I can use the virtual background. You have Canva. You can get a complimentary Canva account. I believe they still have the free version. I don't know. I've had it for years. Or you can go into your PowerPoints or Google Slides and create whatever you want in there. It's that 1920 by 1080 background that works very well in the Zoom. And you just create it, you save it as a JPEG, and then you, as you're in the meeting, you'll scroll over to Zoom, and on the bottom controls over to your left, there's a video, stop video, there's a little arrow next to it. Click that arrow, it'll say choose virtual backgrounds. You click there, you go about the middle of the screen, and once you go into the middle of the screen, you will see choose backgrounds. There's a plus. You hit the plus and it'll give you the location. Your location is going to be somewhere on your laptop where you've saved it. You upload it, and bam, here you go. I will post in the Facebook Fabulous link. So if you guys are looking to get your green screen, get started, I think it's only about $40, and it's $40 of fun. You can do whatever you want and just have a blast. I've put up logos of some of the clients that I'm talking to. I've celebrated people that I know. There's so many ways you can use this to create and have a uniqueness about you and celebrate people. Remember, it's about service, not selling. When you seek to be valuable, that's what makes you a rare commodity. Everybody's trying to sell something. You are someone that's of value, and your value and your worth is what makes you a rare commodity. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next week.